Welcome to Neyland Stadium, one of the biggest and most beautiful settings in all of college football. This big crowd ready to roar. They know when the Volunteers run through that tee, it's showtime. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Will kick this away to get us going. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And they'll start with a run that goes nowhere, battling this defense and the crowd noise.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line, those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Here's the second down play. Ball handed off. Breaking free at the 35. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
And the single back takes the handoff. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And on the carry, he's heading left. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the catch. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Buckeyes will try to keep this drive moving. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. looks right for a quick completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Comes the seventh play of a good-looking opening drive, but it's third down now. Here's the option play. The back's got it on the pitch. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? He'll hand it off.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. It's a quarterback keeper. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option, he has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Okay, ready? Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on 3rd and goal.
Here we go, 3rd and goal coming up. And they'll try the quarterback sneak. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. And the ball to the ground. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Ohio State 7, Tennessee 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the junior gets home making a sack there.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The Volunteers will have to kick it away. On a punt now for the first time today. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Some hard running there through a tackle. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting into the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. They're going to run it here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, let's get pushed back here.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. An inside give now from the shotgun. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
With the extra point, the lead is 14.
Ohio State 14, Tennessee 0.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
That sack makes it second down and forever. He's escaping the pocket now. The protection breaks down again, back-to-back sacks.
Chris, that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
So 2 losses in a row puts him in a tough spot, 3rd and very long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Breaking free at the 35. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
And now the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the single back takes the handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. They'll set up on the left hash mark, so something of a tricky angle. The attempt is no good. He missed it. Lead remains at 14 after the miss.
Yeah, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Handoff running right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 1. Second down coming up.
They go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19.
Here we go.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. Making people miss.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
The defense with more pre-snap movement. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
The defense has got to do a much better
14.
Adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Buckeyes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal.
Get set, flip.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, that last carry puts him now at 100 yards for the game. Boy, he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop in front of him, then use that burst to pick up some good gains today.
Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. This will be a very short chip shot from 22 yards out. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
On the ready.
Now it's 2nd down here.
Come on, set.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket now. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
Keeping it on the ground here. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Gain of 1. Second down coming up.
Are you ready? Here we go.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Staley. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line.
Move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
Ball handed off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
On the double.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Jackrabbit.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. 1st down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
How about this, Chris? When was the last time we can talk about this happening? A throw to a fullback to pick up the first down. The defense completely forgot about it.
There's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up.
Roll it, roll it. Go.
Here comes a handoff. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. The Volunteers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And the runner takes off to his right. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Heading left after the handoff. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a 1st down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Single back takes the handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. The Buckeyes moving quickly down the field here. He'll hand it off. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down play coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Buckeyes have first and 10 here. It's a run. Running back's got it. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's second and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Ohio State 17, Tennessee 7.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff from the shotgun. Finding space at the 20. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead, Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? He's got some room. Can he get there? Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They'll hand it off. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Come on, set.
Now with the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through.
The sack on the play could not escape the pass rush.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
3:25, reload.
They're going to run it. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Important second down play coming up.
Here we go. Black 24. Flip it, flip it.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Tackle, but first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. So now it's third and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a fourth down stop. Ball handed to the running back. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. The distance will be from 36 yards away. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. He's going to take off. Gets some space around the 30. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Breaks free. Fires it on the move. He's got it for a big gain. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Well, that's a quarterback's dream to have all the time in the world sitting back in that pocket. Allows him to scan the field and be able to find an open receiver without worrying about getting hit. You can see what happens when they have that kind of time back there.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking to scramble. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync. applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Bringing nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. So they'll retain possession. It's no turnover, but a big loss on the play.
He catches a break here. Ball is on the ground. It ends up bouncing right back to him to avoid a disaster for the offense.
Well, the offense failed earlier on a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Pass ball is incomplete, but there was heavy contact, and here comes the penalty flag.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield, and you get a call like this.
Makes the catch downfield. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes.
Timeout, Tennessee.
The balls line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there, had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route, just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on 4th and very long.
Get set, get set. Go.
From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Trying to extend the play. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
And the quarterback will take a knee.